Right. Now, take me through your creative process. Okay, you're in the studio.
Okay.
You got a lot of, you do, like I say, you do a lot of samples, which are dope. How do you find a sample and you be like, I like that? Do you work with producers who just know your sound that has it already on deck when you get in the studio? Give me the a studio session with Lil Mama.
Oh wow, studio session with Lil Mama. It all depends. If we're talking Take Me Back was all of these tracks that I felt were my favorite. I pulled them up off YouTube and I just work them. I listen to the record. I listen to the instruments in the record. I create hooks, create verses. The way they fall is the way they fall.
Yeah.
So that's the way Take Me Back happened. Like songs like West Coast Lover. I remember being 5 years old, sitting in the middle seat in the back row of a vehicle,
Right.
and there was a man on my left side, a man on my
Right.
right side, a man in the front seat, and a man in the passenger seat. My father was driving, and this was 3 of his friends, and I was singing the lyrics to Gin and Juice word for word, and I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but they was like, "Sing that shit, mama. That's right. Do that."
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm around some real like killers.
Right.
But like, no, some real street dudes that's really like, that gave me an energy that made me feel like I was their peer. And you gotta remember, my father, he sowed that seed when he was 20, when my mother got pregnant with me, and when my mother had me, my father was 20. So you gotta remember, like, I'm growing up with my dad. So he's 20, I'm 25. I mean, he's 25, I'm 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this young cat raising his kids, and I came up in that era. So when I think back to Gin and Juice, like that's the feeling that I get. I get that sitting down with these dudes, and I'm thinking about what if I was on the West Coast, and what it's like with me living on the West Coast and going back and forth.
Right.
I'm in the valley,
Right.
and it's dry. The cats is like so used to going to some private school. They got money.
Right.
I'm in Calabasas, Woodland Hills. Most of these cats, they parents got bread, so they nothing like me. I had to
Right.
struggle. I had to do
Right.
it on my own. So when I say I need a West Coast lover, it's like you want that person from the hood that's like, yo, nah, I'm
Yeah,
here with you, like,
yeah.
you know. So I thought that was a dope concept,
Right.
and it's just a fantasy, and I like to embark on journeys like that where I could get my listeners to kind of get into, something different that I may never done before.
Right.